Hey everybody, good Thursday to you all. I think it's Thursday, the 18th of November. Can you believe how fast time is just flying? It's flying. All right, so a couple of things to talk about. I haven't been on solo for a while, so I wanted to jump on. A couple of business things. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channels you like. Denise just hit 6,000. It was awesome that she hits that milestone. There's other people that are getting close to that. So if you watch him and you haven't subscribed, just click the little button. Click subscribe. Doesn't hurt you, and it makes us feel good. So anyway, congratulations to Denise over at Spiritual Growth Tarot, my soul sister from another mister. The other thing, Medium Kim and I are doing a Rocks and Feathers class. You can see the information below. It's going to be a divination type class where we use the elements in the medicine wheel. It feels like it's going to be really powerful. So check it out. Send me an email if you want more information on it. All right, let's get into this a little bit. Just wanted to look over the news, and I wanted to see, not so much to get into it so much because I'm like, oh, it's too much, but I want to get the overall energy while reading a little bit of the articles, and then what's the overall energy that we should be letting go of and focusing on? Because it certainly shouldn't be, we shouldn't be focusing on, well, let's see the top of the news. The White House reveals the names of turkeys up for pardon. Oh, this could be bad. I'm telling you, it could be bad. I don't know what the names are, but if they're Trump or Bannon, could you imagine? Let's just see what the names are. Oh, okay, I think we're safe. It's peanut butter and jelly. I'm not kidding. Jelly. Oh my God. Okay. So let's just look. Here's some of the news. The new breaking news: Oklahoma Governor commutes Julius Jones death sentence. I don't know who Julius Jones is, but that's good. Senate leaders want to fast track debate on Ukraine, Afghanistan war powers. Don't know what that's about. But I do know that the judge rejected Bannon's effort to slow walk the contempt case. Good. Now, this judge is a 45 appointed judge. And he did say, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to decide this according to what the prosecutors want. However, we're not going to slow this up. So that's good. That's good. Let's look at this. Governor commutes Julius Jones death sentence. Let's see if I can find out who Julius Jones is real quick. Okay, so I looked it up. It's a cool little feature on Zoom. Allows me to record, then I hit pause so I can look up the news. Pretty cool. So the governor commuted this guy's sentence. He's killed somebody, what was it, 22 years ago? See, I already forgot. But anyway, 4 hours before he was to die, he commuted his sentence. I'm sure that guy is relieved. There were some celebrities involved with this: Kim Kardashian, Viola Davis. I think she did a series or a movie documentary on him or something. And so the governor of Oklahoma is a Republican. And he goes after praying on it and thinking on it, he decided to commute it to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And I go, well, is he going to be able to do any good in jail without the possibility of parole? Is he going to be able to change anybody's life? So what good is that, to be in jail without the possibility of parole? Well, there's always a possibility, right? So let's just look at who's this guy again? What's his name? Julius Jones. Is this reprieve going to make a difference? What do we need to know about this reprieve? Let's put it that way. What do we need to know about this reprieve? You know what? I'm going to switch decks because I switched questions. I was just going to read on the Oklahoma guy, the Governor Stitt. What do we need to know? Gotta warm up the cards, the cold. What do we need to know about Julius Jones' sentence being commuted? Yes. All right. What I got is the Nine of Wands, his restriction. Certainly this is him in jail, right? He does have a new future that he's looking towards. There is some balance that's going to be made. There's a rebirth with this figure 8. It's a lot of emotion. There was this balancing out, this decision on what to do, and it's a juggling thing. And I think that was the governor juggling. As far as what is Julius Jones going to be able to do while he's in prison, it's going to be kind of like fighting windmills with this 7 of Wands. You know, there's still going to be that defending himself, and it's still a loss. It's still a loss. What if, let me ask this, what if, and we're just going to take this more broadly, what if condemned prisoners are actually trained to go out into the community and create a change by letting their voices be heard? Is there, without all the legal, oh no, that can't happen, this can't happen, what would the change look like if prisoners were trained before they went out to reach young at-risk kids? What would the resulting actions be? More or less jail time. Well, these are all horrible cards. This is an idea that should be given birth to with this Empress card. You have the Knave of Pentacles. And when I looked at the word knave, I saw naive. But okay, so some people may think it's a naive project to start, but this is a new young project to start. Looking towards the future, again, with the Knave of Wands. So here we have 2 young energies. This is more about the project itself, financial things moving forward, a new job or something, But this is the vision, the inspired vision that needs to happen. We have the Strength card underneath it. And we have Joe Biden's card at the end, King of Cups, bringing an emotional calm to things. That would be awesome if that program would take off. And I know that there are programs out there. If we support that, now let's look at it. I think it would be good to support that because it's in Nave in I wanted to make sure I said that right. Nave in infancy. It's just in the beginnings of this, of what could happen. Now let's look at it from the family members of the victims. The family, what do we need to know about the family members of the victims if this program were to get some traction? Well, just leave it at that almost, right? But I'm going to keep going. You have the Queen of Cups. That could be like an urn. You have the King of Wands. And this King of Wands, when I look at him, he's very fiery. It's very impassioned. You can figure, you know why. And moving on from troubled waters into calming waters. And what I'm hearing here is if they get involved, it'll be exponential, their healing process. There's the loss that they're feeling. And I got that again. Excuse me. The Two of Pentacles, balancing their emotionals, their emotional troubles in this sea being recreated. And it's a new project, which takes me back to the Knave of Pentacles, the new project going forward. It's not going to be easy for them to accept that. They have this King of Wands energy, which is just, oh my gosh, what did you do? They want peace. They're just juggling that. It's so hard. So anyway, I think it's a tough situation. Let's look at that governor who did that. Let's look at the governor who did that. What's his name again? Gotta go back. Oklahoma governor. 20 minutes ago. I'm really sharp on the news today. Governor Stitt. How's he going to fare? Governor Stitt. That is not a Republican viewpoint. Governor Stitt. Talk to me a little bit about Governor Stitt of Oklahoma. Stitt of Oklahoma. Whoa. Look at him. He's got the sword of truth. He's got the sun. He's carrying a flag. And it's a red flag. Because he's a Republican. Wow. You have the Four of Cups crying over spilled milk. And in this deck, as I've said before, look at all the full cups. So he's being, there's an offer that he's not really looking at, and he's really not paying attention to everything he's got going on for him. This may be just the sadness of ending a life, his reflection, his prayer time. I'm going to leave it there. 3 stars. I'm 3 star. Did I say 3 stars? I did say 3 stars, but I didn't mean 3 stars, but I said 3 stars. We'll just drop this down because this is really cool. Look what we got here. Sun, sadness, crying, having an offer made. This is the offer to get Julius out. And bringing a balance, being the star, big star. So whether that's in the future or whether that's this particular snapshot right now, Oklahoma governor, I think what you did is the right thing according to the cards. So, and certainly according to Kim Kardashian, because she was involved in this, which you just go. All right. Let's look at the judge in the Bannon case saying, no, we're not going to slow walk this. We're not going to go with what you say. But let's just look at the judge in the Bannon case. And for the judge in the Bannon case, and I almost don't want to use these cards, but I am anyway, because it's the Bannon case. Halloween deck. The judge in the Bannon case. How we doing, Judge? What do you think? What's going on? Just a 411 on the judge on the Bannon case. And it feels like when I'm shuffling this, that he's very conflicted. What's this judge's name? The judge. You come to judge. All right, the judge. Who? Come on, Carl Nichols. Oh man, we could look at the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Now, these cards would fit the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Great. All right, let's go back. Come on, Carl Nichols. Carl's Nichols. 411 on Carl Nichols. I might have done this before. Well, hang on. I gotta just make sure that's wands, imps are wands. Fast moving. This almost feels like when you look at these Eight of Imps, I mean, I don't know who, I think these imps are all Bannon's lawyers. They're just all flying around throwing arrows, but it's not arrows, right? It's they're wands, right? Imps, wands, Eight of Wands, fast moving. And that's just what the judge said, fast moving. But it's all these imps flying around, you know, in the courtroom, and he's trying to wrangle these imps. He's going, come on, get in line. You know how normal Eight of Wands are all in line? Look at that. They're all over the place. They're crazy. Oh. He's got the Three of Imps. He's planning. He's thinking ahead. So when I look at these imps, these little imps, what I'm looking at here is the one cat looking up at the judge. Here are these other two imps trying to influence, trying to light him up, trying to get him going. And the cat's going, really? Do you know who you're talking to? I don't know. Let's just see. Let's pull more cards. You're talking to the King of Ghosts. So this judge is a calming force. Yeah. He does have a cup of poison in his hand, though. Well, he was appointed by you know whom. Yes. You're right, Mr. Pumpkinhead. Oh. 5 of bats. 5 of bats, winning at any cost. But he's going to be moving on to calmer waters. What does that mean? He's going to be moving on to calmer waters. 6 of bats. He's going to have, look at this card. He's going to have a lot of people looking at him, and they're batshit crazy, probably. And that may be us up here looking at him. What are you doing? What are you doing in this case? It feels like this case is going to be moving fast, right? Feels like it, according to that card. Maybe I should ask Andrea. What does she think? Should I ask Andrea? Should I get her on the phone? No, I can't get her on the phone. Oh, I'm going to get her on the Lilac Lantern phone. But this is just for entertainment purposes only. All right. Let's ask Andrea. What? Empty box. All right. What is going on with this judge? Let's ask her more. What is going on with the judge and this case? Is the 1/6 commission going to get their answer soon? To get him to come in, to get him to turn over documents. Just the case, whether he does it or not is another question. But is the judge going to say, yeah, you need to do this? Is this case going to be over soon that Carl Nichols is presiding over? What can you tell us? Soon. I didn't make it up. I'm going to drop this down so y'all can see. You can see what Andrea's got to say about this. Soon. What does female have to do with it? Andrea, I need your clarity cards. Someone's going to get a gift of a blue rose soon. Okay, I had to cheat. I had to look at what that is, because that is female too. And this card, as Andrea drew it, also represents court case. So there's a female that's involved in this. And it's gonna happen soon. So I don't follow it that much, just because the energy just sucks the energy out of me. But something's going to happen soon. So, and there's a female that's involved. So that's cool. All right. Okay. Okay. One more before I get to, what we should do with our energy for this week. I think because things are moving so fast, right? Things are dropping. It feels like we're getting more information coming out. Mitch has a new name instead of Old Crow, which you kind of like because that was a bourbon from Kentucky. Trump called them the Broken Old Crow. Obviously, Trump doesn't know anything about crows. So I just heard, what's her name? Anyway, I forgot. Somebody was an actress in my head. I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, that sounded like like that Saturday Night Live, Flip Wilson, not Saturday Night Live, Flip Wilson. He was so funny. All right. What is, let's talk about the debt ceiling. What is going to happen? So McConnell said, we're not going to default. We'll always find a way. He and Schumer are meeting. What is going to happen with the debt ceiling? Let's just ask, are we going to default on paying our bills? Are we going to default on paying our bills? Will they reach an agreement? Magic, unicorn. And I'm looking at that arrow, it's going up. Green card. Oh, I got to use my cheat sheet again because I don't know. Purple. Third eye. Intuition. Okay. King. Gift. Fall. So could they possibly push this down the road, do another temporary thing till the fall? So you have magic, you have intuition, you have big government, the crown, head of things, and that's Schumer and the old broken down crow. What is Schumer's nickname? Yeah, I know he's got to have one. The old pizza slice. But anyway, so there's some magical moment using your intuition that the heads are coming up with. They know they cannot default. They have to come up with a magical solution. They do come up with a magical solution, but this fall, it looks like they're pushing it down the road for fall. Yeah, we're not going to default on December 15th. Push it down the road. All right. So how do we deal? How do we deal with our energies? Taking all this in, taking just the ups and downs, and what does the shamanic dream deck hold for us? What does it suggest we look at? Shamanic dream. What does it suggest we look at? Versus the ugliness that the mainstream media wants us to look at. What does the shamanic dream want us to look at? Now, for each of us, it's different, right? So I'm going to pull 3 cards. You can pick a 1, 2, 3. 1. Joyful Muse. 2. Winter's Dream. And 3. Drifter. Okay. And you can pick all of them too. Let me see if I can drop this down a little bit more. Is that better for y'all? I'm going to close this up. Move that out of the way. Okay. Where are you finding your inspiration? Are you doing something creative? Are you doing, you playing music? Are you doing art? Are you stuck in, are you reading tarot? But if you're reading just all the negative stuff, where's the joyfulness in it? Well, it's kind of cool that you get to, play around in that energy, but joyful muse, inspiration, how is that inspiring you? So ask yourself what you're doing that is giving you inspiration for a higher good. If you pick 2, then just know that this is a gestation period. We are in this time that just needs to pass, right? It's a little cold. It's okay. It'll change. One thing we're certain of is change. So just know it's going to get hot. If you pick number 3, we're in drifter mode. Just experience life as it happens. And to me, this feels like observe, don't absorb. Just like go with the flow. You know, I think these days when I started yelling at my TV last night again, and I'm like, oh, that's no good. That's not where I want to be, yelling at the TV. So right now, I don't think that there is. I think that was on the Kyle Rittenhouse case and looking at the judge. And tomorrow I'm going to be on Lori's channel, Way of Positive Change, and I'm sure we're going to talk about that with Sheila. So drifting along is okay. I know we want to take action, but the action that I think we should take would be to find our inspiration. What is it that we need to pick up and start working on? And it's not so much right now because of these 2 cards, but it's the preparation right now of where we're going to be going. All right. So take a deep breath. It's all going to be okay. Better be. Better be. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. That's all I got. Peace and love.